Okay, we are live. Let me know if you can hear me. It's my first time on here. So if you can hear me, let me know. Welcome to the AquaTV live stream. Today we're going to be doing a lot of things. We're going to be doing a giveaway, analysis, and Q&A as well. So it's going to be interesting. If you can hear me, comment 1 on the chat. So comment 1 on the chat if you can hear me. There we go. All right. So my name is Dini. Just to introduce you guys to myself, my name is Dini. I've been trading in the Forex market since 2017. I'm not very old. I'm only 26 years old. And today I'm going to be your host on this live stream. I have a particular way of trading, a specific trading style. And, it's not one size fits all because there's many ways to trade in the Forex markets, but you have to find the way that works for you, right? That's what I believe in. That's what I teach. Okay. So let's get started. Before we get started, I just want to let everyone know, usually I do my analysis on a specific software, but being that we're on YouTube Live today, we're going to be doing it on TradingView. So yeah, let's do it. All right, so we're going to start off with me breaking down the charts. So we're going to be doing gold and a few pound pairs. If there's any specific pairs that you want me to maybe analyze that I normally look at, maybe comment a pair, and then we'll go into Q&A later. If you want to, you can start commenting your questions, and then later I can go through them in order of when it was sent in the chat. Okay, so yeah, let's go. We have Ahmed on here, Kuma on here, Japul FX on here, Simbi Lyrics on here, FX_ Hulk on here, Satya Manthan. Welcome everyone. So let's get started. Today is the last day of the week. Hello, RBFX. Today is the last day of the week, so we're going to do some analysis. However, on a Friday, typically, I don't like to be on the charts as much compared to, throughout the week. So yeah, welcome everyone. So yeah, we're going to be doing gold. I'm going to open my chat so I can see the comments as well. Let me open it on my phone. There we go. Can you see my name? Yes, I can, Rian. All right. Just going to leave it there. Welcome, Guru 2.0. Vicky, Satya, let's go. I want to know what pairs you guys are trading. Comment below what pairs you're trading. So we're going to be doing gold right now. So with gold is, very bullish. Every year it keeps going up, right? It's something that I don't, nobody can guess where it's going to go because it's at an all-time high, right? We're in that range. So when we're doing the analysis, based on a few things. However, nobody can predict the future, right? Nobody knows where the price is actually going to go. But yeah, usually I believe in the philosophy of keeping it simple. If you look at my charts, you're probably like, why does he not have a million indicators? Why does he not have a million trend lines? It's because, first of all, I like to delete everything that I analyze within the day. so that the next day when I come on the charts, it's fresh. I have a clear mind, and I'm doing analysis based on that fresh opinion. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to mark up what I call a few zones. So when I say zones, I don't want to make it sound like it's so advanced. For me, what a zone means is an area where I see prices moving in a very specific way. So I'll give you an example, right? Let's grab a horizontal line. So as you can see right here, this area is very interesting to me, and this area as well. So what I'll do, I'll just put a line on there, okay? Nothing advanced. And I'll do it again as well. This area here, it's interesting to me, right? And I'll explain why it's interesting to me. Now, the last area would be roughly around here, okay? There we go. Today is going to be a very interesting live. We're going to be doing a lot. So let me... All right. Which time frame do I use? I like to do the top-down approach. So the top-down approach being 4 hour, 3 hour, and then go down and break it down. So usually I start with the 4 hour or the 3 hour. So now, as you see here, we have a resistance right here, right? It's an area that I'm interested in. It's very interesting. So what I'll do, I'll actually highlight it. I'll bring this up right here. Remove this area. And we'll do the same so it's more clear for you guys. All right. I think we have one more area right here. There we go. Okay. It's very simple. Resistance, price goes up, little bit of a support there. Price went up, came back down, and acted as a form of support around this area, maybe kind of a support, and then it pushed up. As you can see, this area here, again, same thing, resistance, right? Price consolidated. If you look at it here, there's 1 bar, 2 bars, 3 bars before price broke up, right? It came back down here. What happened? Support, right? So it's an area of interest. 3826 is an area of interest. And then what do we have here? Resistance. Price came back down, came back up, was struggling, and then broke above. And then came back down. And then when it came back up, it acted as a resistance. And now currently, actively price is in that area. It's currently on an area of resistance, right? So this is actively what we're dealing with. Price is at the 3866 level, right? Now the question is it going to hold and, you know, maybe do something like this? Let's say, for example, on this, I would say around this area, 3865, 3867. The big question is it going to hold in the area, right? So now, let me zoom in. I don't know if you guys can see it very clearly. One thing I will say about gold, no matter what analysis that you have going on, it's in that all-time high region, right? It's not like any other pair. Gold is not moving like pound or other pairs because it's at an all-time high. Price has never been this high. So for anyone to be like, oh, I know it's going to go down or I know it's going to go up would be, impossible, right? It's at an area where you can't. Normally we would go back in time, right? If I was trading the pound pair, I would go back in time, maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I would say, okay, it was at this level a year ago. Let me see what happened. There's nothing to, go back to right now. It's at an all-time high. So trade with caution when it comes to gold, obviously. If you're currently watching, make sure you hit the like button. If you're watching, make sure you hit the like button. So right now, the big question is gold going to struggle to break above 3867? If it breaks above 3867, we could see it going up and trying to test the high of 892, 3892, 38956 area. Okay. So with that being said, if price breaks above, it's going to test this area, 3897. If price struggles to break above, then we're going to potentially see it head back down to the 3827 region, right? So it's going to be interesting. We're definitely going to have to wait for this. Although I would say gold is very, very bullish, right? This past week, it's been bullish, very bullish. The past few months has been bullish. So there's more likely chance of it going to the high. However, nobody knows. We just have to wait. Trading is about waiting for the confirmation. That's why you have a strategy. You have to have a notepad written down with your rules. So then when it's, popping up on your chart and you have those confirmations, then you enter. The only people that enter trades are gamblers. So be someone that enters based on confirmation. So when you see these two arrows, you're like, why is he saying it's going to go up or it's going to go down? It's because we're waiting for a confirmation. If price struggles here, then the likelihood of it going down is high. If price breaks above, then there's a higher chance of it testing the previous high of 3897, and then maybe breaking above that. There's a big chance of it maybe breaking above today, right? So I hope that's understood and it's clear. If you guys understood that, comment 5. Comment the number 5 if you guys understood that. Also, I have to remind you, for everyone that's watching now, I'm going to be giving away a few accounts, right? We're going to be doing a giveaway. So if you're watching, not only are you getting to learn how I break down the charts and, me answer your questions, but you're also going to get a free account from AquaFunded. So imagine that. There we go, 5. All right. What pairs do you guys want me to analyze? Let me know. What pair do you want me to analyze? Comment down a pair, a pound pair. Okay, pound USD. That's the first comment I see from Simbi Lyrics 265. All right, pound USD. I like to start off with a clean chart when it comes to the pairs, so I have a fresh opinion on it. So I do see a few pairs on the chat. Just be patient. I'll come to each one of them if I can. All right, so pound USD. Let's see what's going on. I haven't traded this pair in a while actually, so it's going to be interesting. Yeah, July, pretty much in that same region. All right, so pound USD, not as interesting as gold, that's for sure. Not as interesting as gold, but we'll break it down. First things first, we need to find our zones, right? I call it the zone. So let me go back to gold. All right. First area, and I'll do this quickly so we can get to everyone's, pair that they've chosen. So we'll do it quickly. Second area right around here. And before I carry on marking these zones, I just want to let you know it's called a zone for a reason, right? I'm not targeting specific price levels, but it's an area. So it's within that area, right? That highlighted area, not specifically a price region, but it's more of a zone. Let me highlight this area, and we'll do one more. Maybe this one here. And seeing that it's the low right here. All right. Simple. Support, support, resistance, 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 support. And now this resistance here broke above, right? We'll do another one just here. All right, so with pound USD, here's my verdict. With pound USD, what we have to wait for is the close of this current 3-hour candle. It's going to tell us a lot. Okay. Why is it going to tell us a lot? Similar to gold, what I was explaining earlier. If pound USD, I know it's breaking above resistance. It's not really broken above until it closed, right? But depending on how this candle closes, it's going to determine if there's more of a bullish movement or a bearish movement. So for example, if on the 3-hour candle currently, this one here, let me zoom in. If this candle right here closes here in this zone, then there's a strong chance we're going to see heavy bearish momentum, maybe testing this region 1.34187, right? Let me change the color. So we'll do a red here, representing the bearish momentum. However, if price here closes above this zone, then we're going to see, it going up to this level and more likely this level here. And I'll make it a green, which represents the bullish momentum. So let me change that here. Okay. Okay, we're waiting for the close. What time frame do you use to enter a trade? I'll explain that. So I like to break down my charts on the 4-hour or the 3-hour, and usually I will enter based on the 30 minute or the 15 minute. It depends. So yeah, with pound USD, we're just waiting for this. This is going to indicate what's happening. If it struggles to break above, or sorry, close above, because currently it's technically breaking above, a newbie trader would press a buy. But what you would have to wait for is the close. And if it closes above, then we could see a bullish momentum on pound USD. However, I have to let you know, it's not as interesting as gold in terms of momentum, but you do see it pulling back right now, right? You see it pulling back, this bullish candle. So we'll see. Let's see how it performs. Next pair. What pair should I do? Let me know. Comment down the next pair. We're going to be doing a giveaway on a few accounts, so I can't wait to give that away. What pair should I do next? Can you use any indicator? I pretty much like to keep it very simple. I don't like to use a lot of indicators. However, what works for you works for you. There's a lot of people right now watching this. You might have a different way that works for you. However, watching me, you should take into consideration my style and maybe add it to your style if it works for you, right? But there's no one strategy in the Forex markets. There's a lot of different strategies that work, right? Some people use a Fibonacci. Some people use, different indicators, but it works for them. That's it. So USD JPY. Let me see. Pound JPY. Okay, pound JPY. We'll do pound JPY. I prefer pound JPY over pound USD, I'm being honest. All right. Just to be more clear, we'll get rid of these zones and, plot them as new areas. So fresh chart, let's see. Yeah, not as boring compared to pound USD. Someone said, I don't totally depend on indicators, rather I use it for confirmation. There we go, Guru 2.0. You found, listen, I have different rules with my strategy that works for me. If you're using something for confirmation and you've back tested it, then by all means, add it to your list of confirmations and keep that going. So let's break down pound JPY. We'll do this quickly. So this area here, interesting zone. Let's grab that. Here, another zone. It being the low, another zone here. And then we'll do another zone here. If you're seeing these zones pop up and you're like, what's going on? It's basically me plotting these zones, either support or resistance. So that's basically what it is. Don't make it seem like it's too advanced. Yeah, so support, resistance, 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 support, resistance, and then support, and then currently resistance, right? How do you draw your zones? I just wait for the pullbacks, right? Or failures to break through and multiple touches. I like to call it multiple touches because that confirms it, right? For example, what do I mean by multiple touches? This will be a touch right here. This will be a second touch, right? Similar to this, first touch, second touch, first touch, second touch. So when we're drawing these zones, big fan, appreciate it. When we're drawing these zones, we're drawing them not off of one bounce on a support or a resistance. We're drawing them based off of multiple bounces or rejections so that it's not just, a fake line, but it's an actual line that holds value. So pound JPY, I don't prefer using a trend line normally when I'm analyzing. However, sometimes it does explain something. So you can see, let me zoom in. I'll be answering your questions. By the way, if you're commenting, I will be reading them. So don't worry. You can see price was in this bearish momentum, right? Broke through this trend line. Now, if we remove this trend line, you can see where's price currently. Price is currently in that resistance zone, right? If we look at it right here, let me draw it black so it's more clear. You can see price right here is consolidating in that 198429 region, right? So that 198429 region, we have a question now. What's going to happen? Let me zoom in. Is price going to, consolidate in this area, or maybe head back down? So similar to pound USD, what we could see is if price fails to break above, we could see it heading down to 197638. So we'll do red. And if there's a break above today, potentially, right, we could see it testing 199, 213, and maybe higher. I know it's annoying. You're probably like, why is he drawing a chart and not telling me where price is going? That's not how trading works. Most of the time, when you're trading, you're waiting, right? And when you're waiting for that confirmation before you make that trade, whether it's a buy or a sell. So we're waiting. Let's see if price struggles to break above, we're going to see it potentially go down. Or we could see it consolidate through the weekend and then it could go up next week. Let me know. Comment below. Where do you think pound JPY is going to go? I'm going to drink some water. I want to see. Where do you think pound JPY, what do you think it's going to do? Is it going to hold in this zone, or you think it's going to break above? Let me know. Someone said bullish, up. I am buying it in demo. Maybe I should wait for confirmation. Bullish, break above, bullish. Let's see. All right. So a few of you are thinking it's going to go up. So again, let's see what happens. Next pair we're going to do pound AUD. I think it's going to go up. All right, we're going to find out. We will find out. All right, so pound AUD. Let's see what's been happening. Comment down below what pairs you guys are looking at trading today, this coming week, so that maybe we can analyze pairs that, you guys are looking to trade. USD JPY. All right, let's do USD JPY. USD JPY. I haven't traded this pair in a while, but we can analyze USD JPY. Euro USD. Okay, next pair we're going to do is Euro USD. So after USD JPY, we will do Euro USD. Okay, so let's have a look at what gold is doing currently before we do USD JPY. All right, still waiting for that confirmation on gold. But let's do USD JPY. What's everyone been up to today? What's your Friday plans? Let me know. Comment down below whilst I draw the charts on the USD JPY. What's everyone up to apart from the charts? I want to know, what's the last trade you've taken on AquaFunded and how did that go? Let me know. The last trade you've taken to what pair and how did it go? Going for a gig. I'm a musician here in South Africa. All right. My plan is to sleep tight. All right. Get some rest. Just back testing. That's good. It helped me a lot. Yeah. Back testing is how you can, practice your strategy and actually gain that confidence. On weekends, I'll be trading Bitcoin. All right. I lost a bit on gold. I took gold in Euro USD and gave me profits of $500. Well done, big make radar. Sir, please tell me about your risk management. I will explain that. Spend time with family, Trey. All right. I'm not taking any trades today. Let's watch NFP. I lost my funded account last month. Listen, don't give up. Just because you lose a funded account don't mean the next time that you try, you're going to lose it, right? Don't give up on yourself. Understand what you did wrong. You did something wrong and fix that, right? There's someone here that's got a funded account. Many of you guys have funded accounts and you're making profits from it. So understand, what am I doing to not, do as well compared to the other person? I have a win ratio of 62%. That's the motivation I needed. It's either a win or retry, 100%. You only lose when you stop, right? That's what losing is. You only lose when you stop. If you're trading and you're losing, that's not the end. How do you manage emotions whilst trading? So that's a very good question. I'll answer that. Whilst we take a break from analyzing the charts, we will do Euro USD after USD JPY. So how do I manage emotions? First of all, number one thing when it comes to trading, and this is me, it's coming from myself, right? Trading since 2017. I've lost amounts that would make people lose their minds, right? In 10, 30 minutes, 1 hour, in a day. And I can tell you this because I've gained that experience when it comes to losing and obviously also winning, right? Number one thing you should understand is that when it comes to trading, your goal is to not be someone who's looking to win 100% of their trades. That's impossible. The only reason why you can't manage your emotions when it comes to trading is you somehow have the belief that losing is bad. Losing is part of the game, right? Once you understand that losing is part of the game, you start to not aim to win all the time, but win more than you lose. That's my philosophy. It's not about always winning. I don't need to win 100% of my trades to be profitable, but as long as I win more than I lose, I'll be profitable. Okay, that's the goal. This is not a casino. You don't go in and bet your house on a trade and you quit. And this is something that I've told a student of mine. I've said, give me a number. For example, I told them, if you were to make $1 million from one trade, would you quit trading? You know what he told me? He said, no, because I'll make another million. And so the reason why that's a trick question is when it comes to trading, no matter how much you say, oh, I'm going to risk my entire account on this one trade, even hypothetically, if you win, you're going to be back in the game, right? And so risking the house never works. It's about risk management and understanding the long-term play. Understanding there's no one amount that would matter in the long run, right? So I know that's a bit confusing, but understand that trading is a game of wins and losses. And so there's a lot of people that are profitable whilst also losing. There's people that are having losing streaks 2 weeks in a row, 3 weeks in a row. And because they have a good risk management plan, they come back into being profitable down the line. Their account is not blown, they haven't quit trading, and they're still in the game. So managing VRGO said managing risks is the only way to be profitable. 100%. If you're not managing your risk as a trader, goodbye. Your time is limited. Your time is 100% limited. Like you're on a ticking time. You're soon to be out of the game. So learn to manage your risk. And think about it. Say you're a very impatient person, right? And back when I started trading, people were not doing funded accounts. When I started trading, and the reason why you guys are if you don't take, I'm telling you this, if you're watching this, if you don't take advantage of the accounts that AquaFunded is giving you, what more do you want? And the reason why I say that, when I started trading with my own capital. So when I lose, I would lose my capital, right? Now, when you're trading with AquaFunded, you're trading with capital that's being given to you. Imagine being given capital for you to trade. That's the ultimate blessing, right? And so for you to not take advantage of that in 2025 is absurd, right? A lot of people don't know that if you have a good strategy, you have good risk management, you've proven profitability, and you're not a gambler, you can get funded, right? 10K, 20K, 100K, 200K, more, right? All you have to do is spend time on your charts and perfect your strategy. The money is there. You can be funded. With AquaFunded, anytime you want, you can apply for funding. You just have to come with the strategy. So you guys should definitely be appreciative of the opportunity that AquaFund is giving you. It's made it easy for you. Think about it. Say you prove yourself and you have a good strategy. You start off with a 10K. You maybe get a 100K, get another 100K, and then you get a 200K. You don't have to stay where you are. So if you start off with a 10K account or a 100K account, you're not going to stay there. If you want to, you can apply for more funding, right? So now, why is this so important? It's so important because say you're someone that says, hey, listen, I'm profitable, but I'm not happy with the amounts that I'm making. It's too little for me. I want to make more. The funding is there. You can trade with the same strategy, but more capital, right? Simple. After taking payout, just buy another one and pass it. 100%. What's a good minimum RR risk reward to be profitable? Is it 1 to 2? No, I don't believe in minimum risk reward that's profitable. No, and the reason why, and a lot of you might have seen these videos about you have to be 1 to 2 risk reward, 1 to 3 for the math to make sense in the long run. Because if you are 1 to 1 risk, you will, eventually blow your account. I don't believe in that, because you can have a risk reward of 1 to 1 and have more win rates than maybe a 1 to 2, right? So it's not necessarily about the risk reward, it's about what works for you. All right. Bro, stream every day. We would love to hear from you. Appreciate it. I'll be doing Mondays and Fridays. I'll be going live with AquaTV. Also, I just have to let you know before I carry on the USD JPY, there is a 45% off on any Forex account with AquaFunded if you use the code AquaTV. You can see on the screen below. On this live stream, you get 45% off of any Forex account if you use the code AquaTV, or 65% off if you're trading futures, you get 65% off any future account. You use the code AquaTV. All right, so we'll go back to the comments. Let's go back to analyzing. So we're currently looking at USD JPY, right? Let's draw the zones here, here. We'll do the high as well, and then the low, and also here as well. There we go. Okay, so we've identified the zones. Number one thing when it comes to the charts is you want to have a clear mind. Stop using a million indicators. If it hasn't worked for you, maybe try something new, right? Identify the zones on the charts. Areas that price or buyers or sellers usually have what I call a fight, right? It's like a fight, a virtual fight. And so you can see here, resistance here of the high, resistance, support, resistance, right? So with USD JPY, I mean, it's in between that support and resistance, right? We know since 26. So it's been on a bearish trend since the 26th. We also know that it's heading towards this zone here, right here. Specifically, let me make it black. I will be answering your questions, by the way, and I'll be giving away accounts. Again, I will be giving away a few accounts on this live stream, so you can literally win if you just watch. So this area here, 147, 105, is a zone, right, that USD JPY potentially could go back down to. However, right now, I'll be very honest with you, I'm not someone that likes to do predictions. Right now, it's at an area where I would just stay away from USD JPY until it gives me a confirmation. Sometimes you stay out of something that's confusing you, right? And so USD JPY, I would wait for, further price action before I start saying it's a buy or a sell. We need to see more than this, right? It's very boring. Very boring. When I say boring, I mean, it's not giving me something that I would be like, you know what? there's something going to happen. And that's okay. It's not always going to be where you analyze and you're like, it's going to go here, it's going to go there. I would just stay away from USDJPY. Yeah, I would just stay away. It needs to show either, so let me put it on the chat. Either a break below or a break above. Either or. If it doesn't break below, we need to see a break above. But being in this zone, it's just confusing, right? So let's see. I mean, like, look at this. Look at USDJPY. Just sideways. Like, it's just very boring, right? And if you're someone that likes to get in and out, maybe that's something that you're looking at. But I would understand that, hey, this is not for me, right? But moving on, let me add Euro USD. So I haven't traded this pair in a very long time. A lot of you guys requested Euro USD. Rian said, like, just wait for breaking that zone upside or downside. Yeah, just wait for that confirmation. All right, Euro USD. Going to drink my protein shake right now. But Euro USD, all right, so with Euro USD, always go back in time to kind of see the trend, the overall trend, right? I just like to get a clear view of the past. So that's what I'm doing right now. Damn, you like drinking water. I've just been, taking my creatine. So apparently, if you take creatine, your water intake needs to go up, right? So don't mind me. So let's zoom in and plot the zones. It's my first stream on here, by the way. So I'm really excited to host more streams on this channel, Fridays and Mondays. Also, if you're watching, don't forget, whilst you're watching this live stream, you get 45% off of any Forex account with AquaFunded if you use the code AquaTV. Or if you're a futures trader, you get 65% off. Code is AquaTV whilst you're watching this live stream only. Welcome to Raider on the chat. Okay. Remember me, I will join all your streams. All right. I'll see you on my streams. Please do live every day. I will for sure. We would love to have you on other streams for sure. I'd love to see you guys as well. So going back to Euro USD, clear charts. Let's draw the zones. I like to do the highs. usually. And then right here, somewhere around here, it's a little messy with Euro USD right now currently, but we can make it work. And then somewhere around here, again, it's a zone, right? There's no one level, price level, but it's an area. Like if you look at it, so it's going to be this whole area, highlighted area, just to give you that reference, mental reference. Okay. And then somewhere down here, that's enough. I think, okay, maybe one more here. Right here. Okay. So now, why did I say, someone said, I have an open purchase in the Euro USD. So why did I say Euro USD is messy? Because it's pretty much moving sideways. I mean, not really sideways, but it's in this zone, right? This low of 15889 and the high of 18704. So in that region, right? Let's do some breakdowns on here. You can see that I will come to your questions, everyone, so just bear with me. You can see with gold right here, it bounced off of support, right? We have a support bounce. Potentially, let me zoom in for you guys. What I'm looking for right now is very specific. So let me zoom in. I want to zoom in so you guys understand. What I'm looking for right now, you see this bullish candle right here? I want to see a close above here. Look, let me get the arrow. I want to see it close above this candle here. I want the body to close above. Let me change the color to maybe a green. This one right here. I want to see, because this could be a fake out, right? People might be saying, okay, it's going to be bullish because it's on support. Let me buy it. I want to see a potential close above here. If it closes, then there's a high potential chance of a buy. So I hope that made sense. Yes, that will break the trend line. Let's quickly go back to gold. What's gold doing currently? Is it still, okay, it's still boring. Back to Euro USD. So as I was saying, I want to see a close, right? I want to see a close. I'm not going to fall for this sudden bullishness, right? What if, think about it, let me get rid of this. What if price pulls back on this 3 hour? This blue closes could be possible. It is definitely possible, right? So again, I'm going to wait for a close above here. However, there's a strong likely chance of it, testing these areas based on it rejecting this zone, right? But I'd be more comfortable if I was to place a buy. I'd be more comfortable on a close above this candle. Okay. So let me put a text on there. Potential upside based on zone and then however wait for 3-hour candle close. Wait for 3 hour. For example, if price on Euro USD goes down, I would say from where it is now, 1.17400, and it goes back down to 1.17200, basically 200, 300 pips, and it closes, then we could see it going down. Patience. As Satya said, patience is key, right? Patience is key. It's very important. Don't fall for the, big candles. Wait patiently. When price closes above, we could see it potentially going up. Let's see. What pair do you guys want me to do next? Let me know. What pair? We'll go back to gold. Let's see what gold is doing. Gold. I love gold. The way it moves is just so volatile, and sometimes you need that volatility to have more setups, right? Although it has its downside as well. Someone said, New Zealand USD. All right, from Simbi. I'm happy for VRGOPI. I'm happy that I've analyzed your pairs. Simbi New Zealand USD. That's an interesting pair. Let me bring that up. New Zealand USD. Let's see what we have. Is it going to be another boring setup, or is it going to be something interesting? All right, so whilst we look at New Zealand USD, we're going to answer a question from Satya. He said, what's your biggest motivation in trading? When it comes to trading, I feel like it's a skill thing. When you're good at something and you wake up every day with that skill, you're already motivated because you're applying yourself, right? Motivation is something that goes up and down. You wake up on a Monday, you're not motivated. You wake up on a Tuesday, you might be motivated, and then so on. It fluctuates, right? But having a skill, having a passion, having that, drive, keeps you motivated. When you're good at something, you're automatically motivated, right? And so motivation comes from that skill or that passion. So yeah, let's see. There's a big misconception of, when it comes to careers, you always hear people saying, only pick a career that you're passionate about. I believe in, yes, passion is important. However, if you're good at something and it makes you an income, then why not do it? Sometimes it's not just about passion, right? And anyone that says to you, by the way, I love trading. I've been doing it since 2017. But if anyone says to you, looking at numbers for 9 hours a day, 8 hours a day, and that's what I was doing when I started trading, is something fun, then they're lying to you. However, what's fun is applying yourself, seeing that your strategy, is working, you're applying yourself, you're building your account, you're buying more accounts, you're scaling up. That's fun, right? And so have your own version of what's fun. 2017. Yeah, I started trading roughly around 2017, early 2018. What market session do you think offers the best opportunity? That question is like asking me what trading pair will be the most profitable for me as a trader. I know people that only trade US 30, they're profitable. I know people that only trade pound pairs, they're profitable. I know people that trade gold only, they're profitable. There's even people that trade crypto only and they're profitable. So there's no one market session like London session, New York session. It's just about what your strategy, allows. So it's just about your strategy. Explain to a beginner what the difference in between trading and gambling, as many beginners are often confused. The difference between, that's a very good question. The difference between trading and gambling is a very thin line. You want to know what that line is? Who wants to know what the line between trading and gambling is? I'll wait. If you guys want to know, let me know. There we go. Garau 2.0. Risk management. There we go. He's already answered it. The line between being a gambler and being a trader is managing your risk. There is nothing else I can think of more important than risk management. That's it. He already answered it. Well done, Garau. Well done. Well done. You know what? Since Garau answered that question, we might have something. We might have something for you. Just keep on watching. But the difference between trading and gambling is a lack of risk management. A gambler wakes up and says, let me do 5 lots, 10 lots, when really I should be doing 1 or 0.5 lots, right? Why? The gambler wants to double his account in 30 minutes to an hour. The risk manager, the guy that trades with risk management wants to take it one trade at a time. And when you're a gambler, you're essentially one trade away from blowing your account. That's what a gambler is to me. 1 or 2 trades away from basically not being a trader anymore. And what stops you from blowing accounts in this game of trading, in this industry, is risk management. Simple. Manage your risk, you'll be in the game for a long time. Don't manage your risk, you're going to be out of the game, miserable, thinking trading is a scam, thinking that you're cursed, thinking that, maybe the market is rigged. I've had everything. The market is rigged, only, certain people win. The crazy thing about trading is you can literally set up a risk management plan that allows you to take, depending on the capital amount, 10 losses in a row, 20 losses in a row, 30 losses. Now tell me the chances, although it's possible, tell me the chances where someone said, I've lost 20 times, right? Unlikely, although possible. Anything can happen. Legally, I can't say it's not likely, but you have to stick in the game long enough for that profitability to come back, right? And that only happens when you have risk management. For sure, Garo 2.0. I like how you think. So definitely. Someone said, sir, Even timing and the patience to wait for our own setup should be there, 100%. But when it comes to gambling, the number one thing, I haven't said all the other things, but don't forget, there's many other things I could say. The number one thing is risk management. What's after that? Greed. Greed has ruined more traders than anything I could think of. What does greed mean? Greed is when you know, and there's various ways I've seen it apply to different people. Greed could be, you should be closing a trade 1 to 2 in profit. You let it go to 1 to 3 for no reason except for maybe you want more profits. Then it goes back down. You lose out on your profits depending on if you broke even or whatever. But then now you revenge trade and try to make back the profits that you had, floating. And greed can ruin a lot of your progress, right? So you need to check yourself when you're in that mind frame of greed. Just check yourself and understand that you're in this game for a long time. The greatest skill in trading is to know when not to trade. 100%. Well said. Patience is key. Definitely. I am 1 or 2 trade a day. All right, someone said that. I like this community. I like everyone here is, showing a lot of great things. I can show at least $7,000 lost in greed. There we go. Right? $7,000. However, that was a lesson that you've learned. Don't think of it as a loss, Rian. Think of it as an investment for you to now not repeat the same lesson. Sometimes you gotta lose money to realize the mistakes you've done. You've paid for your own lesson. It took you 7K for you to not repeat that mistake. Appreciate it. Shetty, welcome. Always remember, discipline is the king, and always wait for confirmation. 100%. Patience, risk management, quality trades only. Plan your trade and trade your plan. Well said, Param. Well said. Sir, the 1K subscribers are soon going to be completed, and congratulations. I appreciate it. All right, so let's go back to your New Zealand USD. Before we go back to gold, New Zealand USD is going to be interesting. Let's see what we could do here. Let's see. There we go. With the New Zealand USD, you know what? I'd say not interesting. Stay out. Not interested. I know it's annoying if maybe you're probably watching this and you're like, that's my favorite pair. I want you to tell me where it's going to go. But I would say it's not interesting for me at the moment, right? You got to wait for something to happen. Trading is about waiting for the markets to show you confirmation. And you know how I said greed earlier? Greed is, say, like I was trying to trade New Zealand USD today. Greed would have me buying a trade, even though logically I should be waiting, right? There's nothing interesting about New Zealand dollar right now. No confirmations for me to be like, let me enter a trade. So stay out. Like I would just put it on a massive text. Stay out and wait for confirmation. Oops, I don't know why it didn't. Confirmation. Okay. If maybe New Zealand dollar comes up to this level, maybe we might have something, right? Then we could get involved. All right. Back to gold. We've done a few pairs. Let's see what happens. Today's Friday, right? Gold is currently struggling. You see that? Gold is struggling. Gold is struggling to break above 3869. So we're going to find out what it's going to do. All right. So now, you know what we're going to do? We are going to do the giveaway. Who's ready for the giveaway? Comment 1. Let's make this interesting. Comment 1 if you're ready for the giveaway. While you guys are commenting, I'm going to get set up. There we go. All right, so we have a lot of ones. All right, we're gonna make this fair. Should we start with the AquaFutures giveaway first, or the AquaFunded giveaway first? Should we do futures first, or not futures first? Let me know. Comment below. Futures, futures, futures. All right. Going to give away a 50K futures account to the person that can answer this question first. I know there's going to be many of you that will answer this, unfortunately. Even though I really want to come with a fair, I want to think of a way that's really fair. I really want to make this fair, right? Yeah, this is going, spin the wheel. Should I spin the wheel? Let me know. Spin the wheel. Someone said spin the wheel. I'm really trying to find out how I should pick the right winner for this. Select randomly, spin the wheel. Let's not do spin the wheel now. Most engaging, that's a good one. All right. All right. Bear in mind, this won't be the last time we will do a giveaway. So if you don't win, understand that there will be other chances in the future. If you show up to these streams and you hit the like button and you're subscribed, make sure you're subscribed because we do check. If you're subscribed and you like the videos or the streams, we do pick the winners. Spin. Maybe on the next round, we'll do a spin. Fair? All right. First person that can answer this. Ready? Who's ready? I need to see comments too. Who's ready? I want to see 2 comments. Comment below 2. I was going to do spin. I know a lot of you commented spin. I would have to figure out how I can have all your names. I mean, what we could do though, I just thought of it. I could have you. All right, we'll do this. Okay, stop the numbers now. I've already figured it out. Pick everyone right now. Pick a number from 1 to 100. And you cannot copy each other. If you copy someone else, you will not qualify. Pick a number from 1 to 100. What I'm going to do is go on my phone on ChatGPT. I'll ask the ChatGPT to pick a number from 1 to 100. Whoever ChatGPT picks is the winner. Okay? No scams or nothing. It's going to be ChatGPT. I'm going to wait for everyone to put their numbers, and you can only do one number. Don't spam the chat. Do not spam the chat. Pick one number and just stay on the stream. Okay? If you do duplicates, you will not be considered. I repeat, do not, because I will scroll down to pick your number. Don't spam the chat. Okay, Shetty, I'm gonna give everyone another chance. All right, to be fair, it is 1 to 100, right? All right, everyone, you can spam the chat because it's a big number, and I'll pick a number based on whoever commented. Fair enough, but don't copy each other. Do not copy each other. All right, let's go. I'll give you guys 10 seconds. 8. Let me pull up ChatGPT. Hey there.
Hey, how's it going? What's on your mind today?
Can you pick a number from 1 to 100? I'm on a YouTube live stream and I'm giving away something. So pick a number from 1 to 100 so I can pick the winner.
Absolutely. Let's go with 47. Hopefully that brings some luck to your giveaway.
47. We're going to find 47. Let's see. Don't comment 47 because I will not look at the chat. I will not look at the chat. 47. Wait. Whoever said it first. 47. Who picked 47? Yeah, nobody did. So far, yeah, nobody did. Nobody did. I've looked at it. Nobody did. Someone did say 45 though. Someone said 40. Dino said I did. No, I don't see your comment. I will do it again. Check Dini. All right, Dino, you said you can prove it. That's it. Let me see. Let me check the back end. Let me go all the way back. I will confirm that. Let me confirm that. Yeah, nobody did. Guys, did anyone comment 47? Let me know. We're going to pick another number. Everyone comment down. Okay, you know what? This is going to drag the stream because it is 1 to 100. Let's do 1 to 50. 1 to 50. Pick a number now. Pick a number now. 1 to 50. I knew this was not a good idea. I knew it because it's clearly not working. But let's do it. 1 to 50. Ready? Let's go back to ChatGPT. Hey there, ChatGPT. Can you help me pick another number from 1 to 50 so I can pick the winner?
Of course. Let's go with.
Sorry?
Perfect. No worries at all.
Say the number again. Say the number again. We didn't hear that.
Sure. The number I picked. Awesome. If you need any more help.
Say the number again. I'm not even ChatGPT. Say the number again. Pick a new number this time.
Got it. Let's go with number 37 this time.
37. Apologies for the glitch there, everyone. Feel sorry for the person that chose the first one, but fair enough. 37. Oh, Dino. Congratulations. You've won. I do see it. Dino, you see Dino, 37. He commented. So well done, everyone. Everyone, be happy for Dino. Be happy. Let's say congratulations to Dino. Everyone comment. We can't be, unhappy for someone else winning. So comment congrats to Dino so I can give away 2 more accounts. Dino, message. Okay, here's what you're gonna do, Dino, really quickly so we don't waste anyone's time. What you're gonna do is send a screenshot of your YouTube account. You're logged in, the comment that you commented, send it to the DM. Send it to my DM, and I'll forward you to the AquaFunded team, and they will hook you up. Okay, Dino, follow the setups. If any of you win a giveaway, make sure you DM me so I can forward you to the AquaFunded team, or you can go straight to the AquaFunded team and show them a screenshot. However, send it to me so I can verify that you're the actual account. All right, next one, we're gonna give away 2 10K accounts, Forex accounts. We're gonna do this very quickly. Comment below why you need a 10K account. Why do you need a 10K account, and how is it going to help you? And I'll pick a winner from that. We're going to keep it very simple. And don't lie, just be real. Why do you need a 10K account? How is it going to help you? And I'll pick a winner based off of that. We have some interesting comments here. I'm going to be reading every single one. I'm a fast reader. All right, let's go. I'll pick one that I feel like is one that's really touching, okay? Or one that I feel like would change that person's life and they really need it. And again, if you don't win, you're not unlucky. You will get another chance on my next stream or the streams that we do on the channel. All right. First winner of the 10K account. First winner of the 10K account, and apologies for the delay. I was just going to the comments. The first winner, Dino, sir, where should I DM you? My Instagram, I'll comment. I just commented on the chat. That's my Instagram. Just DM me a screenshot of the chat so that I know it's you, okay? That's the Instagram. I commented. Anyways, First winner, Garal 2.0. Congrats, you've won a 10K Forex account. Well done. I'm happy for you. DM me with the proof of you being the person behind the account. Okay? Next person. Trey, congrats. You've won a 10K account. Okay? Trey, you've won a 10K account. Congrats. Again, if you didn't win, I promise you, join my next stream. And by the way, we're not done with the giveaways. I will be giving away another 50K account and another 10K accounts in this stream. So we're not done. Okay? If you didn't win, keep watching until the end of the stream. End of the stream, and giving away 10K accounts and 50K account. All right. So what about Rian? Again, like I said, end of this stream, I will be giving away 3 more accounts. Keep watching. Okay? To Trey, to Garau, message me on Instagram. I'll forward you to the AquaFunded team so that they can issue these accounts for you guys. Okay? Understood. Now, going back to gold, you see that there is a rejection to that area here, 3864, 3865. So it's going to be interesting right now because we might see, if it carries on in this momentum, we might see it pulling down. Let me open the chat. FX_hold said, I don't think this is the right method. Please select the top 3 in the comments. 100%. If you're someone on the chat and you're asking good questions and you're supportive, you will definitely be chosen. They say save the best for last for a reason, right? So don't worry. We are still giving away 3 more accounts. All right, so what trade is everyone in? I want to know. Let me talk to you guys now. We've done some analysis. What trade is everyone in right now? I want to see the majority of you, what trades you're taking currently. Yeah, spin the wheel. We might do spin the wheel next time for sure. I'll set it up so that next time on the next stream on Monday, when I stream, we will do spin the wheel and I'll pick the winner based off of that. Oh, comment picker. There we go. Comment picker. Is it possible to do a comment picker on a YouTube live chat? I need to figure that out. I didn't know it's possible. Potentially. It might be possible. Because I really need it with this. I can start my first trading journey and I can also run my family. All right, so let me know, what trade is everyone in? We'll come back to the giveaways. We're going to do giveaways. Don't worry. What trade is everyone in? I'm currently on USD/JPY. Sir, I've DM'd you and even story commented. My name is, okay, I will get back to you. I've already texted you. Okay, everyone that won, I will get back to you. Just send me the proof. The quicker you can show me actual proof, I'll reply and get you set up. Trey, I got you. Don't worry. I've DM'd you. Okay. Not in any trade today because today is my don't say unlucky. Be careful. Your words are very powerful. Don't use the wrong words. Gold sell. Gold long to 4K. Interesting. I don't think this is the right method. Please select the top 3 in the comments. FX_Hawk, I do understand your suggestion. So being it's my first time doing a giveaway on the stream, we will come with better ways for sure. Let's go back down to pound JPY. Okay. Oh, we have some interesting movements with pound JPY. You see pound JPY, potentially pound JPY. We could see pound JPY now pushing towards the downside. Okay. Potential target. Very interesting. It's looking bearish for real. Like it's actually looking bearish. Let's look at pound USD. Oh, pound USD, same thing. You look at that close, right? Bearish momentum. You see that? Let me move this here. Potential bearish momentum. Let's look at, was it pound CAD that we did earlier? USD JPY. Boring. Yeah, so with Euro USD, I would say there's room for upside just based on this candle right here closing above. So you see this one closed above this one. So potentially I would say there's a big room for Euro USD to push up. However, this whole consolidation, I'm not really a fan of it, if I'm being honest. Not really a fan of this consolidation. New Zealand USD, we looked at that already. Going back to gold, gold's going to be I can predict that obviously today, gold will definitely move heavy. We're going to see some good price action on gold. I wouldn't be surprised if it breaks above the all-time high. Wouldn't be surprised. Maybe even 4K, it might go there. Or could this be the beginning of the gold downside, the retracement, right? All right, with that being said, I want to give away a 50K account with AquaFutures. The way we're going to do that now, what do you think about, someone said, what do you think about today NFP? Because I'm expecting USD to get value today. What do you think? To be honest, I would just say wait it out, right? You shouldn't really be trading actively. Like, I'm not sure if the question is based off of what you should be trading, or maybe you're in a trade looking for confirmation. I would say just wait, watch it. Don't trade the news. Just wait for the news to pass and then trade. It's just too much volatility. You're going to be, yeah, just don't get involved. Let's give away a 50K account. I would say the first one is going to be a futures account. I'm really liking the movements with pound JPY. and pound USD. Potentially, unless it fakes us out, we could see some bearish momentum, potentially. All right, someone said, go to comment picker, upload video link. All right, let's try that. Let me do that right now. I will do that for you guys right now. Comment picker. YouTube. Please don't spam the chat. Okay, it doesn't help. Just been the longest fan since 2020. Appreciate it. I can't wait to continue to provide more value on these streams for sure. Does it allow a YouTube live? No, I don't think the comment picker allows a YouTube live. Let me see. Someone said, do comment picker for the giveaway, but I'm doing it and it's not working. So let me try another website. Is it going to work? This one seems to work. Wait, is it working? All right, we'll do it. I'd have to figure this out for another stream. I'd have to figure it out. Someone's spin. Let me see. Has this been done before, by the way? Let me know. YouTube live. I don't see YouTube lives. Again, before we pick these giveaways, I want to let you know you get 65% whilst the stream is going on. You get 65% off of any futures account if you use the code on the screen right now, AquaTV, or 45% off of any Forex account if you use the code AquaTV. So whether you win or not, don't be discouraged. Okay. Let me see. We might have one. It's scanning. Is it a random giveaway? Yes. This is going to be a 50K futures account giveaway. Okay, futures account giveaway 50K, and we're going to give away 2 10K accounts after this. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Whilst I'm picking, I'm setting this up, how did you guys find this stream? Let me know. Did I answer your questions? Was everything good today? Let me know how you found the stream today before we pick the winners. Is there any activation fee? You would have to speak to the team, Rian, but right now, whilst I'm on this live, you get 45% off of any account, Forex accounts, when you use the code AquaTV. All right, this is not working. Apologies. Found the stream on X. Okay, that's interesting. Kino. Okay, apologies that I couldn't pick a winner based off of the comment picker that you guys suggested. However, I'll pick a winner on random. Here's what I'm gonna do. Is this fair? Let me know, is this fair? You guys let me know. I'm gonna use my phone, right? Is this fair? I'm gonna use my phone. I will go up and I will go all the way down. The comment that lands on my finger, I'm going to, when I open my eyes, that's the winner. Okay, is that fair? Let me know. Say yes if it's fair, no if it's not fair. I'm going to scroll all the way up, pick the winner based off of that. Right? Is that fair? I need to see yeses. Not fair. Yes, of course, sir. Not bad. Yes, yes. All right. All right. Look, I'm going to scroll all the way up. I'm scrolling all the way up. Okay. This is very random. 50K account to where my finger lands. All the way up. I'm going to scroll wherever it lands. Okay. You guys can spam the chat. Spam the chat right now for the next 10 seconds. Wherever my finger lands, that's the winner. I'm going to give 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Without any further ado, the winner is Vicky. Vicky, I don't know if you can see. Vicky, that's the winner. 50K account goes to Vicky. Vicky, where are you? If you're here, message me on Instagram. I just commented my Instagram username. That's it. We're going to keep this moving so that we're not dragging it. We're going to do this again. Comment, spam again. I'll pick the winner of the first 10K account with the Forex account. Okay? Forex account, 10K. We're about to do another giveaway right now. Congrats. Yes, congrats to Vicky. Now we're going to pick the winner of the 10K Forex account. So we're going to go all the way up. We're not treating. And now we're going to pick the winner. Free movie. That's an interesting name. Free movie. Free movie. You see free movie? Free movie. Congrats. You've won a 10K account, Forex account with AquaFunded. Next person. Make sure you spam. Last person to win a giveaway on this stream right now will be picked. And I'm being fair, so please do not feel like, you're not lucky or whatever. It is what it is. And by the way, the same winner cannot win. If my finger lands and you won before, you cannot win. Okay? I'll do this. I'm not looking. Ready? There we go. Sheti Babao. Sheti Babao. Congrats, Sheti Babao. You've won. Everyone say congrats. And yeah, make sure you DM me. Again, I put my Instagram in the live chat. Just DM me proving that you're the account holder. Everyone that won, I repeat, every Vicky and what was it, Shetty Babal? I literally put my Instagram in the comments right now. DM me so that the AquaFunded team can process the giveaway. Okay. Congrats. Yeah. So with that being said, let's have a look at gold. Yeah, gold not moving too much. Pound JPY, we can see that bearish momentum. But with that being said, everyone, that's it for me on this stream. It's my first stream. I really had a good time with you guys. I'm going to be back on Monday for sure. We're going to be giving away more accounts on Monday. Don't feel discouraged. Come back, learn some things on Monday and other streams that happen on this channel. That's very good educators on this channel. So don't be discouraged. Learn, take advantage, right? and apply the knowledge that's given. Okay, so I hope you guys, took something from the stream, whatever it is. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Everyone that joined, I appreciate you guys for joining. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your Friday. Trade safe and enjoy your weekend. Peace out, everyone.